Today I want to disagree with Morara Kebaso. And this habit of just coming from nowhere, though he's doing a good job, but we must also ask ourselves, what is his aim as upcoming or as a young upcoming leader in this country? Let's watch on whatever he's saying.
Wakenya wenzangu, I'm once again requesting for your financial support for our civic education campaign and our drive for change. We are willing to be accountable for every single shilling that we will receive from Kenyans. What we are going to do is we are going to recruit volunteers from the 290 constituencies in Kenya, and we are going to coordinate a nationwide civic education campaign. Now, much as these people are willing to volunteer and do this for free, they need facilitation, and not just facilitation, they need materials. For that reason, we are requesting you to be generous enough to support us. If you are unable to support us but you are able to volunteer, this week by Wednesday, we will be opening the Inject website so that you can enlist yourself as a youth volunteer or as a millennial volunteer or as a Gen X volunteer ili tulete yale mabadiliko ambayo tunataka kuona. Ladies and gentlemen, fellow Kenyans, we have to invest in the change that we want. And we have to invest in the young leaders that we need to grow and put in positions of leadership. Not just the young leaders, but leaders of integrity. For that reason, I am requesting you to support us in any way that you can. We don't take any little thing that we receive from you for granted. Our M-Pesa number is 0708 985 611. The other M-Pesa number is 0722 404397. For Gmail, for those who want to send to PayPal, it is kebaso@gmail.com. I will account for every single shilling that I receive, and I will be able to inform you based on how much we've received, how much we've spent, and what we are spending it on, and what we are doing, and what fruits we've been able to get out of our civic education campaign. Now, I'm not the only one making an effort in Kenya. There are many people making an effort. Others are filing cases in court, public interest litigation. Others are doing civic education. Others are publishing materials. Others are designing things. Others are creating songs. We need to support all these people for them to be able to bring the change that we want. If we do our civic education successfully, we will be able to bring the change we want because we will build a national consensus. Kwa hivyo nawaomba Wakenya wenzangu, you walk this journey with me and you support me without fail. Thank you and be blessed. Asante sana.
Is that we must now change as upcoming leaders, as young upcoming leaders. Because what we must remove from our mind is that Kenyans are not digging the money. They are suffering to get this money. Some are being taxed left, right, and center. We know that 2.75% William Ruto is having interest for the deduction about the chief or shasha, whichever name it is. So, when I listen to Morara Kebaso on whatever he's saying about this issue of support, well, it's always good to help, but I don't prefer him to come in public and say it, this and that. As if that is not enough. The response which he have been given down there is the picture I'm just displaying. Morara Kebaso carrying a cup on his hand, I think asking for money in the street. That is number one. Again, there is a video clip. The response he have been given. Let's watch this video clip. So, they are slapping that man said, saying that toka hapa. So it means that Kenyans are tired with this issue of come this, come we do that. They have even started to lose hope on Morara Kebaso. They have even started to do what? to have no confidence on Morara Kebaso, and that is the total failure we are having as leaders in this country. There must be some of the ways to observe 1 or 2 3 things which should be done as a leader, and to ensure that things are safe, things are okay, you follow whatever Kenyans want you to follow. That is what I can say. That is what I can advise you in this broadcast. Well, it's not easy. Again, lastly, Morara Kebaso, what he should do is to have interest to vie for any post in this country apart from presidency. I heard him saying that lazima atake tu rais. Watu mtu wanza chini kwenda juu. Uwezi anja, well, kama Mungu amepanga ni sawa, lakini uwezi anza juu kurudi chini. Juu kwa sababu aliye juu pia hushuka. How many people have been at the top? They are no longer being seen, or they are no longer being heard. So, the best thing I can give him as a young politician, aache mambo ya kupigana na serikali hivi na hivi. He is wasting his time. Tuambieni tu ukweli. Government is doomed, and Kenyans, you are the one who did this mistake. William Ruto's administration is not ready to listen to any of us. They are doing their own things because of political interest. After 2027, several people are going to be dumped. So if Morara Kebaso thinking that he's going to vie for presidency 2027 to call for this mchango for civic education and campaigning, ni mzuri pia. Wenye wanataka kumchangia, mimi sijakaa hapo, sijaoppose. Jukiangalia hata Samuel Makure, whichever the name, akona mambo zingine. So the best thing he can do is to strive with MP. Anze na MP ama MCA ama governor. Ndio maana watu wana grow up and down. Anyway, that is what I had to share with you at this point. I wish you all the best. Bye bye and happy Sunday.